the people that came in second place in that round, yeah, they got second, but they got 23 kills, which is a whole lot. They did, in theory, better than the people that got first place, so definitely got to be watching out for those kills. We're in here again with the last round's champions, Larry Fishburger and the Tartar Sauce guys. It appears that they're looking to take a little bit of a trip to the prison.
And I will be curious to see exactly, you know, where they're going or what they're going to be doing initially here from this game. Yeah, you win that last one, but you need to start making some headway here with those kills. Now, if they do end up going over to prison, I believe there is going to be a helicopter over there, so that will allow them. Actually, they just pinged a helicopter there at the dock, so they may be going in for that very, very fast style of play where you're just trying to move about the map, figure out where the zone initially is going to be going in at, and then make your attack off of that one. But mobility, I think, is one of those things where you cannot stress it enough. Being able to get around this map as quickly as possible is going to be key here for these winners.
Absolutely, and you know Larry Fishburger and the guys are going to be like, yeah, we won the last round, we got some good points out of it, but you see, looking at the leaderboard, we're not even close to what these other guys got, so we got to be a little bit more aggro. Like, I mean, I love the way they played, and that's how you win a round of Warzone, for real. That is how you do it. But in order to win a tournament, you also got to be getting some kills. So after they realize just how many kills that went the other way, I'm sure that they're going to be adapting accordingly.
Absolutely. So, yeah, just going to be seeing them looting on up. I would also like to kind of see some of these guys, teams kind of split up a little bit more in the early game. You know, being able to go out, maybe clean up some of those kills. Yeah, you know, you have, I really don't know how much these guys want to hang on to that gulag option there, but I think, you know, it's worth being a little dangerous at the very start. You know, go out there and just see what you can pick up. And then, you know, a lot of these guys, I would imagine, especially the team that we were just watching, they're going to be pretty confident in their gulag skills to be able to come on back. But we're going to be on board right now with Ogre X here as he's going to be making his way on up. He does use that MG. We're going to be seeing him getting some nice cracked damage as his team just circling on in. We'll be able to get that elimination.
Yeah, OG Xerox and Enemy 4 coming on in here, Brett, and they are going to be able to already get a kill. Great suppression coming out from Xerox with the RPD. It's about the main thing that gun is good for, other than doing a whole lot of damage per bullet. He's going after the kill. He knows that there's generally people nearby, and his teammates, they're hungry for these early game kills, Brett. I don't know how their placement went in the last one, but judging by how early they're starting, they're either just feeling very cracked and they feel like they're just overall better than everybody, or they're a little bit behind and they realize it and they want to make up for it with some early game aggression.
Absolutely. So they're doing just that. They're definitely moving around the map super quickly. I love this from them. And again, they are going to be able to push them on out, that team. So yeah, they're going to be making their way back on in. Make sure they can get that cash going up. Probably going to be going in for a, well, they got the gas max as well. So need to maybe get some plates over there in their hands, and they're going to be good to go.
Yeah, you see, they're still trying to scrounge around for a little bit of, you know, early game economy, getting some money, and also going to be getting some ammo. You see, they already dropped a little bit of an ammo box. They're going to be refilling their ammo to full before they try and get into another gunfight. You see, they're going for a little... Are they going to actually go for the most wanted? You don't normally see people do this, but that could give them a whole lot of money that they're looking for here, Brett. But again, it's very risky. Everybody on the map can see you if you do that. That would be only something that I would do if we're like really, really in dire straits and we need some money right now.
Or you're just really confident in your gameplay. I mean, you never know. There's some egos out there. You never know. But yeah, I agree with you there. It's something that you want to, not something that you want to play with too often much, especially in this situation. Maybe if you do have a huge lead, that's something that you can kind of do. But now with just being basically in the middle of our tournament right now with only one more round left to go, if you didn't place too well in that first one, well, you do want to play a little bit careful in that regard. But we do see him now. Lovely. Making their way over here towards or through this canal section, and just everybody trying to find where they're going to be going in at. We do see about 99 people are going to be left, so 36 squads are all that remains here fairly early on as well.
Yeah, and it appears that we're now in here with Lovely and the guys already up inside of just a very, very highly contested area. This is a place where you go if you want to get some kills, and you see that Lovely already has one. They're trying to make their way towards, it looks like this guy's name is Clocky, I think that's how you would pronounce that. And they're just beelining straight towards him. They either don't recognize the name or they recognize the name and like, you know what, we can probably take this guy and his team. And they see a helicopter going in the sky, trying to do a little bit of damage to it. That's what you do if you see a helicopter. You just shoot at it no matter what. Try and get it to go down and strand your opponents. And oh, that's actually where their contract is, up in the air, I do believe. You see one of them does drop down in the building right next to Lovely, so he's about to have a little bit of a fight on his hands.
We'll see if they're going to be able to come out on top. He doesn't have any help here from his squad, so they're on another building across the way. And doesn't have really the best angle to take this fight if he is on up there. And, I do like the use right there of the heartbeat sensor, but he's getting cocked from the side. And, he's not going to be able to do anything at all. Falls off the building. Maybe he's going to be able to... No, he's going to get cleaned up fairly easily there. That is definitely rough. But, that's interesting here because the helicopter that did come in, he was going in for a drop. Moved on over. I like that play coming in from them, spreading out their players. Unfortunately, Lovely was just caught in the middle of that trap.
Yeah, he saw the one ping, but he wasn't properly angled to see the guy on the other building, and he got absolutely shot in the side. Clocky coming in and clocking him in the face. Yeah, that's just something that you hate to see. But, I mean, Lovely, he might not have been able to get that first kill, but if he's confident with the Milano, might be able to do some good up against Maple. Just trying to find a kill here. This would put him at 2 and would be a good start for him. Maple gonna run right into his pathway and gets a little bit taken down. So free kill for Lovely, basically, and he's right back in the game again.
Does use up that gulag, but going to be getting right back into it. So he will be able to help out his team with that fight that's going to be developing over on that side of the map. In the meantime, still, we're going to be having, right now, Larry Fishburne. He's all the way over at prison, and he has not moved yet. These guys have been here for basically the start of this game.
I think he's actually died once. I think his entire team got into a gunfight and died, and he was the only one that won his gulag, is what it looks like here to me. See, he's got no guns whatsoever, still trying to go back and scrounge up anything he can get. Teammates, we're not so lucky in the gulag.
This is X-Set.
Yeah.
This is X-Set, so Testy is going to be the man over here. So, yeah, they are going to be locking this thing down. Testy only with 1 kill. And Testy did win his gulag. He was actually in the gulag previously before we saw our last contestant there able to take his win. So yeah, he's just going to have to load on up and see if he can get some more money there for his teammates.
Yeah, and now we're going into Shadow and Goodnight. We've seen these guys do some good stuff in the last round where they took a little bit of a fight with X-Set early on, but seems that they're not quite getting all the fights that they want to. Very, very looted up, though. You see they already got pretty much everything they could possibly want except for maybe a gas mask. But yeah, Brett, these guys looking in a pretty good position. They're in the circle. They're just looking to see what they can see in terms of getting a kill on high.
Yeah, so that is going to be Shadow Legion right there, who they're going to be making their way on top of this building. See if they can find any stragglers that are going to be coming on out. They are going to be right next to a loadout buy station, so might be able to just collapse in on a few teams, desperate to come on in here and try and get some items.
Yeah, in the meantime, Takusa, one of his teammates is dead. Other teammate a little bit divided from him. He's going to try and make his way back on over to him, but you see he's got the heartbeat sensor in hand, trying to make sure that he's not running into death, pretty much. That loadout drop could very well be contested if you're not 100% careful. So, yeah, definitely got things on his mind to do. Got a little bit of a gas mask, which is good for him. 3 kills in his pocket, so looking pretty good here. Brett still a long way off the kill multiplier, so... And it appears that they do buy their teammate back in as well. Helicopter coming in. Definitely some potential to rack up some points.
And they get some nice cash there from that contract, so definitely not too bad. But that helicopter is going to be flying over top. We'll see if he can connect with any of these shots. A sexy shot for sure if he was able to get any kind of damage onto him. So nobody going to be coming up just yet. There he goes. We'll be able to spot him out. Nice down, but another one coming on in. We'll be able to take him out. So his teammates are pretty much going to be all alone there in that situation. And now we are going to be seeing, I believe, was that X-Set actually that came on in? Not really sure if it was,
X-Set.
But yeah.
It wasn't them that killed Takusa and the guys that we just saw, but yeah. They're going to be showing up on top of the roof. Got a little bit of someone trying to come up after them. Very audacious going up against Barton himself. They do have a little bit of a getaway chopper here, though, Brett. If they can't seem to hold the stairway, get a little bit pre-fired on too hard, But you see, they're just going to be showing up here.
Nice.
Nice little crack and a kill coming out from Barton again. We've been seeing him do that a whole lot today. Man just hits headshots for fun. Teammates are still going to be somewhat down there, and now they're going on the aggression. Now that they got the manpower advantage, they're looking to press it into a spot where they can get even more kills, Brett.
And right now, you know, they're just getting pushed back here from this building. Not going to be funneling in just yet, but getting that initial kill is going to be helping them out quite a bit. And like you said, they do have that secondary avenue of escape. They just need to be careful that they're not going to be getting shot from any of these other rooftops. So nice job there from them. Still going to be a couple of players inside that building below them. But they have spotted out a few on the rooftops opposed from them. They're not going to be out of the clear just yet, but looking pretty decent so far.
That was a very audacious shot. He's really putting himself to the test there, and he's almost hitting him, so impressive stuff from Barton. He's going to be seeing that they have kind of made themselves a little bit of an escape. The guys down below, and they're going to be running on away, but you cannot escape from Barton with the sniper rifle. Apparently, he's cracking them. He's hitting them, and they are down again for the count, Brett. That's 2 assists this time from Barton, but still 2 great kills, and they're whittling down these enemy teams to nothing.
Absolutely. You stated this earlier too. You know, you said that some of these players, they don't even take snipers anymore. They just go for an AR sub combo just because they do play extremely aggressive. But being able to have that sniper rifle and have those just instant cracks and then your teammates be able to clean it up, that is so powerful in these team games to be able to do that. You're seeing it right now.
No, they ran out.
Yeah, it appears that they're still trying to totally figure out what's going on here. He's letting his teammates know that, nope, they're 100% not beneath us anymore. He's going to check one more time for good measure, but, oh, UAV on the ground. Apparently, their opponent that died was not able to fully get that off, and they're going to be going in and taking that up. Yes, sir, thank you so much for that one. And now they're going to be able to get a whole lot of intel. They don't even really need to use it right now, Brett. UAVs usually see a little bit more later, or when you're in a high-density situation like downtown. Not quite, I don't know. They're on a rooftop. They're in the zone. They don't really need to use it. They're not going to be looking to move out, and they're definitely not going to be in a overly congested position, so they can save it.
I agree. So we do see a crack there from a distance with that sniper rifle. He's going to be backing on out, but nice damage is going to be going down. So yeah, all of these buildings right now populated with players sitting up top, just trying to gauge where we're going to be seeing some reinforcements coming in all across the map. But at the moment, XSET doing a great job of just staying alive and controlling this area of the map, planning out their next movement.
Yeah, he's trying to get these sniper shots. Got 16 shots left, but I'm sure that's not really too much of a concern for them. One of them probably is rocking an ammo box, but yeah, he's going to be seeing if he can find anybody close by. They're still kind of trying to find these guys that were running away from them, but oh, Yada taking a couple of shots, and he's pinging exactly where they're at. Yada, he's going to have to use some of those plays, get himself back up, but at the end of the day, they're chilling. They're totally fine, and now they know generally that the guy is still there. But again, they're still in a little bit of a fishbowl situation. They've got people looking at them from all sides, up high, down low, and if they're too slow, then they might be getting a little bit picked up on here by one of these teams.
Yeah, you know, another, like if we see a precision come in too, that's going to ruin their day in a hurry. So they definitely want to make sure that that's not going to be the case. But another shot's going to be coming on in, as they are going to be seeing this team trying to close in on top of them. Not going to be happening just yet, though. We are going to be seeing Orayo. Is he going to be making his way on up from that gas station? You what?
I don't think he's quite in the game. I think he's actually doing something else. I think he's actually already gotten eliminated. I think this is a different game mode online.
Oh, it is. It absolutely is.
So what we can glean from this is that Ryo and his team have already been eliminated, just trying to keep himself nice and warm, and we'll just switch to somebody else now that we know that Ryo is not quite in a position where he can be having a lot of game impact, and that is that he's out of the game.
Got to keep them fingers warm, that is for sure, making sure that you're going to be able to be effective when you do come on back on in, as we head back over here to XSET still. Barton going to be up on top of this hill, making sure that they are going to be owning it at every step of this way. 61 people are going to be left, 24 squads. We haven't really seen too many squads eliminated for like the last 5 minutes or so. It's been very, very slow. These teams just trying to feel each other out as to where they're going to be going in at. That zone starting to creep on in as well.
Yeah, everybody, they're pretty much all stuck up in their buildings right now, Brett. We've only seen 5 teams die in, I would say, the last, like, couple minutes, like over 5 minutes. This zone alone, we've seen like 3 teams die. It's definitely been a little bit slow going, and we're definitely going to see a lot more of a culling into this next zone. I wish he would show it just so you guys could see how much tinier this zone is about to be, but I'm sure you can imagine compared to the previous. But now Barton, with the zone closing, 2 minutes left, they know that they got to start finding one of these guys, otherwise they're going to be in a position where unpredictable things could happen. You see they spotted a car, starting to get a little bit up close and personal with them in their zone of control. They're like, maybe we can get a little bit of snap on them, and oh, that's exactly what happens! Barton knocking them down. Easy come, easy go, just trying to get up inside that building, and Barton is going to make him go on in to the gulag already, if he didn't lose it already.
And that was a fantastic play from him, being able to just reach out and tap him on the shoulder. Sit down, my man. We'll be able to clock an elimination there as well. We will be seeing him getting pushed, though, jumping on out. Doesn't look like it's a full team, I don't think, but Barton is going to be making his way back inside the building. His teammates have collapsed it on him as well, so there's going to be a flurry of action here in just a few moments. And I like the fact that he is using this heartbeat sensor to great effect, making sure that his teammates are going to be able to do or have the most amount of information. But as soon as I say that, his teammate does go down, not going to be able to get the tags on the other guy. Does he go for the revive? That might be a little bit dangerous there, but we'll be able to get him up fairly quickly.
Yeah, high intensity situation there that they're starting to laugh about now, but it appears that their other teammate was able to come down from on high and knock that guy down. So yeah, high intensity situation, but all is right in the world again for Xset, as they do get even more kills, getting back into their entrenched positions. But I mean, it's going to be a thing that makes them like, maybe we should start moving elsewhere. People know generally that we're here. And I wish I could see where they are in relation to the rest of the circle, because, I mean, they look pretty good. Like, they don't really have to make any moves right now. So, as they're in a pretty good position, we're going to be moving on over to Lovey and his guys. Yeah, you see the circle now. They're not quite in it, and it's starting to get really small, way too small for 44 people, Brett. This is about to be yet another bloodbath.
That it is. With only 17 squads left to go, we are getting close to that multiplier situation. So these teams definitely want to make sure that they're going to be staying up, staying alive, maybe looking for those third-party opportunities, but definitely not initially engaging on some of these players and some of these positions, because you do see a lot of that high ground coming into effect.
Yeah, and funny thing here, Brett, is that we've seen it go down 6 teams in the last minute, I would say, because like, oh my goodness, the previous 10 minutes we saw the exact same amount of teams go down. So this has definitely been a little bit of a high point of the game. Smixy, one of her teammates is down, but now got a little bit of somebody up in the same building as her. That is Sure Angle, and we've seen him before. Not somebody that you want to be messing with. Smixy knows this. Going to be going in a little bit carefully. Teammate not really in a position where they can quite help her out. And so she knows that he's there, even though the UAV is not quite revealing him. And man, this is a very unnerving situation to be in, Brett. Just going to lay down with the sub, trying to figure out next course of action. Teammates starting to get back a little bit towards her. And yeah, starting to just take a little bit more of an assessment of the situation before they push in for this total kill.
Yeah, just so much open ground, but we do see Lovey there being able to pick up one inside that no man's land position. We did see a team previously just get absolutely destroyed trying to traverse this area of the map. It is so dangerous. Not a whole lot of cover, not a whole lot of concealment. And yeah, you see Lovey there just being extremely careful, knowing that, yeah, there might be a guy just waiting to do the exact same to me, but it does seem like they are going to be able to survive, making their way back on into the town here in that Ferris wheel. So they are going to be able to, at the very least, get into that cover, and we'll see if they're going to be engaging anybody here very soon. Gas to their back, so at the very least, not going to have to worry about any flanks coming in just yet.
In theory, you would really think not. There could be some weirdo just chilling out there, like, you know the vibe, bro. Sometimes there are people that are just chilling out there, being weirdos with their gas masks, trying to wait someone out and just get a little bit of a free pick off the back like that. But I think you're pretty spot on right there. Lovey and Lovely and Eric just trying to come in here. They found another person that they're going to try and put some shots at, apparently. But I think getting a little bit away. But either way, they're in a safe spot. They're in the zone, but going to have to move again in just a little bit, as, once again, it's going to be non-stop migrations for Lovey, Lovely, and Eric.
Yeah, so this is Sam Lovely team here, and they are doing a decent job so far. We're getting some good kills on them as well. I like the communication that we're hearing out from these guys. Very calm, collected. And honestly, they don't need to get too crazy here. They do have a decent time, or they're in the multiplier right now. It's only 13 squads that are going to be left up. So they will be having plenty of opportunity there to get into some multiplier points. As we're on board right now with Chaotic.
Yes, indeed. I like the fact that he's going to be trying to block off the stairs with that little barrier in placement. That's something that you sort of see done in like Rainbow Six Siege. But now Vaco, you see getting up close and personal, going to have to go that stairway. You're just going to be sitting pretty, waiting for something like this to happen. And they've spotted him. They know generally where somebody's going to be coming at them from, but it appears that Vaco is going to be sort of vacating the area, getting a little bit further away from them, maybe going towards those buildings you see on their mini-map near where that truck is, trying to get them in a little bit of a position where they can push in from not right out in the middle of the open. Getting close in again. Now Chaotic and the guys, they might be getting a little bit called into action, but it appears that Vaco is going to be pretty much safe and sound for now.
He went in the Bertha.
Yeah, I think they're going to be ready, though, for a push to come in. You see that heartbeat sensor coming on out, so they are definitely going to be ready and waiting. And now we're going to be over on Larry Fishberg, who's getting some aggression going down. But, oh, no, the wrong place to go. Follows up his teammate. Both of them are going to go down. We do see those Sufferer's Eyes that are going to have to come on out to keep them into this game. So Astronaut and Larry Fishberg should be back up as soon as it's popped. There he goes. Are we going to be seeing the revive coming in? Yes, they are. So they found the angle that they're going to be safe at for the time being.
Yeah, they're calling out, oh, these guys are weird if they push this. Like, there's no way that anybody is going to be following up on that kill. And they just do get away with their lives, just using the deflate there, as you call it, to try and just keep themselves alive for the moment. But you see, you definitely got to be a little bit cautious here. They're at the edge of the zone, and they've definitely got somebody hard blocking that right-hand approach. So they're going to have to sort of make their way in from a different way. Got people coming in on a truck. It appears that they are going to be chasing the kill. Better late than never, but Larry Fishberger and his friend are going to be a little bit ready for this, knowing exactly where they're at as well. So seeing that truck come into a stop, might be able to get a nice little snapshot onto the driver.
Yeah, he's not going to have a whole lot of ammo here, so he definitely is going to be waiting for him to jump out of the truck before he engages there. The gas is going to be coming in. It will be using that thermite to try and do as much damage as possible here. And yeah, Big Bertha there, they're just looking for that rollover kill. Not going to be able to find anybody just yet on the road, but we'll be leaving on out. So they are going to be able to get into the zone, but man, Kyle, they have absolutely no cover whatsoever to make it over there to the next area.
They really don't. This is going to be difficult for them. They got an enemy team on their right-hand side. They do have a heartbeat sensor, but, I mean, where exactly are you going to heartbeat sense is the real question. It appears that their opponents are coming back out for another salvo at them, another run out. Not quite able to totally figure out where Larry Fishberger and his friend are at, but they're trying. They're trying their best. And this might just be playing right into the hands of Larry Fishberger and the Tartar Sauce Boys. They see him right then and there, right still in the truck, just beating the living daylights out of him. And man, oh man, Larry Fishberger and Essenot going to be getting, I would say, a little bit of a free kill there. Not quite sure what the plan was.
Not sure, but either way, they're going to be happy with that. Now, they do need to get some kills, though, because they were, again, the winners of our last round, but still, you know, you got to think about it. Yeah, you're getting the 2 times multiplier, but if you're not going to be able to get up to around, you know, maybe 10, 15 kills or so, well, it's not really going to be having that big of an impact, especially with what we've seen from some of these other teams. Now, Lovely here. Oh, actually, I think that may be Team Tartar Sauce that they spotted out there.
I think you're right.
And yeah, they're going to be able to get some shots in potentially here. Now, Lovely is all alone. Both of their teammates have gone down, so this might be a pretty rough situation to be in. Has given away their position for just a brief moment with those shots. And he is going to be playing, anyways, very, very safe. Now we are going to be on board with Barton, who tries to line up too.
Yeah, half the people dying in the server in the last 30 seconds, Brett. This is what the circle does to you. It pushes everybody in. 5 teams left. Just trying to take a little bit of a hiding in the shower is going to be lovely. Just trying to get these placements a little bit better, but you're already at the best placement you can get, so try and get out of here with a little bit of a kill. There's no way that you're going to be able to get first place in this position, in my personal opinion, especially with, I think Larry Fishberger's still alive, but you still got exit. I think in the building right above where Lovely is hiding in the shower, So it doesn't appear that they're about to know because they got that heartbeat sensor. And I feel like it's only a matter of time before Lovely gets a little bit sussed out here.
I completely agree with you there. And with the way Barton has been with his sniper rifle, well, he's going to be watching and able to really just control the flow of anybody that's going to be coming down into that circle. So he is ready and waiting. And yeah, when you're in the situation and you only have one, well, you're the only one left up in your squad, you might as well just try and play for those placement points and get as many as possible. Now we are going to be in that top 5, so I believe that they have already been in that 1.5 multiplier. So that is definitely a good position to be in. But now we are going to be seeing Barton here getting out of range of that kill streak. And they are going to be just fine and dandy. No damage was taken. No lives were lost. They're going to be trying to find these last couple of players that are going to be coming in. Nice crack there to open up this engagement.
Just trying to scurry away behind that rock. Barton, he just does not really miss, bro. Like I've been saying, they put themselves in the best of all possible positions. That airstrike was trying to get them in a position where they could push up, but no way, sir, is Barton going to be letting you get up that close to kill them. But apparently his teammates are getting a little bit killed. Don't quite know where from. But Barton, he's all by his lonesome. Doesn't matter, though. Rips his head clean off. Another elimination for Barton. Gonna try and get Zenith up in here. Yata is gonna be up and out of here. But for this last little bit of time here, gotta get out of that zone. Just getting pushed out here. Oh, man, Brett, this is really about to come down to the wire. Lovely's still alive and might be able to make something happen against the last 2 players if they're lucky.
Oh, this would be absolutely insane right now as Lovely. Can they actually take both of them down? The other 2 squads, or the other squad, was definitely low, and they didn't have any gas mask either. Lovely does, so they may be able to spend a little bit of time just outside that ring and do some damage from an angle that they're not expecting here. So Lovely, he's going to get aggressive all the way up into the building. Yeah, you see Barton right now getting chased as he's going to be jumping right on out. No gas mask is going to be up. So, Lovely catches him from behind. Will knock down any of them. Does get taken out, and that's going to be exit with the win. And there you see it on your screen, able to get that nice angle. So close. And they almost lined up for him. Had they been able to just get maybe some headshots in there, that was going to be all over. But, hey, Lovely, able to sit in there. What was that, like 6 squads they were left up at when they were all alone, and they were able to make it all the way through? So definitely props to them.